Welcome to another awesome episode of Wine, Hops, and Road Stops on location at the compound in Latimer, and I am with my wife, Desiree Bonomo, my co-host. I want to thank you for co-hosting all of the Greetings from Quarantine shows that we've been doing.
I'll miss it.
Yeah, quarantine's almost over apparently, so the state's opening up, and we're going to say goodbye. This is actually going to be the last Greetings from Quarantine episode we'll be doing for a while, but we'll be back with a whole new season soon, and Desiree will be coming back, because we do like to have a female point of view on the show. It's been missing.
And I have no problem giving my opinion.
That's right, she doesn't. So, if you like what we're doing here, facebook.com/winehops and roadstops is our Facebook page. Just send us a message, say hi to us, tell us where you want us to go, tell us what you want us to talk about. We'll answer that and we'll try to get to it on the next show. Like I said, this is going to be the last of the quarantine, hopefully. Fingers crossed, we're not going to go back into quarantine, hopefully. And then we're going to take a little break and we're going to start a new season. But before we do that, we're going to go into some news right now. There's a couple of news items I want to touch on. First one is, light beers are increasingly getting the craft beer treatment. Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite, they've been the best-selling beer brands in the United States for decades. Now, craft brewers are adding more of these tried-and-true light lagers and light ale styles. Many craft breweries are trying to capture that market with their own versions of these light lagers. And even 2 episodes ago, we talked about Brewdog. They had their Lost Lager, which we thought would be, like a traditional Yuengling lager, but it ended up being a lot closer to the Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light. And hey, they're popular for a reason, and the craft breweries, I think, across the nation, if not the world, are trying to cash in on that.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it is good to have a refreshing light beer like that after a day out in the yard or a day out in the pool.
We're going to try some refreshing beers tonight.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What are we going to do tonight?
Well, tonight we're going to do Labatt's Blue Light Lime.
Okay.
We're also going to do Brewdog Hazy Jane.
Of course. We got to go back to the Brewdog because we didn't get a chance to talk about Hazy Jane much on the last show, but we've really enjoyed it. So we got to tell you guys about that.
We have a Smirnoff Seltzer.
Okay.
And we have
a Java Latte for victory, and where did you get that?
I got that in one of my WOW baskets.
Now, if you missed last episode, you don't know what WOW is. WOW is what? It's a Facebook group for women?
Yes.
That pretty much give booze to women.
Yeah, we like to drink.
Wine for Outstanding Women, that's what it's called, yes. And you got wowed right after the show.
Next day, there it was.
There it was. So we haven't tried this beer yet. We waited for this episode. So it's been sitting here in the fridge for, about 2 weeks. So we're waiting. I can't wait to get it into this. This is, what do you say, this is a Java milk stout. So it's a pretty big, thick beer for the summer, but whatever, why not, right? All right, next news item I got to get to before we take our first break. This is very important to me. You must know that we like to gamble. We like to go to the shore, and we like to go to specifically Atlantic City. That's like our happy place on the East Coast, because our happy place on the other side of the country is Vegas, of course. But Atlantic City is now allowing consumption of alcohol in select outdoor areas. Yay! Just like Vegas. And a couple other places in the country, too, you're allowed to walk down the street with a beer. And Atlantic City now is joining them. Residents and visitors to Atlantic City now can partake in something that has been forbidden for quite some time, consuming alcohol while on the boardwalk. Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small Sr. signed an executive order Monday allowing public consumption of alcohol, which went into effect this past Friday. The move was in reaction to Governor Murphy's phased reopening of the state after the coronavirus pandemic closures, which allowed for outdoor dining with restrictions. So, right now, I'm told it's not permanent. Fingers crossed that it will be. What do you think? You think it's going to last?
I hope so.
I hope so. Fingers crossed, right?
Fingers crossed.
Well, when we come back, we got some really cool things for you guys to do as you're entertaining throughout the summer. We got a couple frozen treats, right, that we're going to show you guys how to make. Really simple stuff, but delicious. So don't go away. There's more Wine, Hops, and Road Stops right after this. Welcome back to Wine Hops and Road Stop, shot on location, deep inside the Latimer compound with my co-host and lovely wife, Desiree Bonomo.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi there. Right now, favorite part of the show, we're going to sample some beer, sample some seltzer, sample some good stuff. So, what do we have first? What do we got? Now, in front of us, let's say that we have a bunch of different things. So, rattle them off first before we start.
Okay. We have the Smirnoff Red, White, and Berry Seltzer.
Okay.
We have Labatt's Blue Light Lime.
Okay, now I never even heard about that, so that's I guess that's pretty new.
Yeah,
it's pretty new.
We have Hazy Jane by Brewdog.
Right, now we did a bunch of Brewdog stuff a few episodes ago, but we didn't include Hazy Jane, and that was actually my favorite. So, spoiler alert right there, we like Hazy Jane.
We do.
Yeah, and then finally, we got a big thick beer.
Yes, Victory Java Latte.
And that was gifted to you by someone, some anonymous gifter.
Anonymous.
Anonymous, wow lady.
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful wow
Right.
lady.
Okay, well, without further ado, let's go.
All right,
Yes.
here you go.
Alrighty. I don't have to use the opener that Kendra gave me.
Oh, we have all cans tonight.
Oh well, but I still love the opener. It's a little monster guy. Okay, here we go. This is Red, White, and Berry Seltzer by Smirnoff. So, it's going to be probably very, very carbonated. Yep. Yes, it is. Alright, so it's clear, so it's scaring me. Alright, let's see. Now, this is probably just going to be like your normal seltzer. I can smell the berry on it. Ooh. Very, very berry, very carbonated, very club soda-like.
Yes.
Nah.
But it's only 90 calories and no sugar.
All right, you think I care about that?
Yeah, someone might.
So, not me. Okay, I'm just going to put that aside. Yeah, okay, so if you're carb conscious, and you want to drink some of this, how big is this?
It is 4.5.
Okay, so it's not crazy. Like some of those seltzers could go up to like 7-8%. And at least this is kind of normal. You could
Sit and sip a few of these.
Sure, I won't, but yeah.
I may.
Not my thing. Next up.
Next up is Labatt's Blue Light Lime.
All right, now this, I'm gonna think, since it's saying it's light, saying it's lime, I'm thinking like some kind of Corona knockoff maybe or something.
Could be.
But more Canadian.
Hey.
Think there's bacon in it?
Oh, there should be.
Okay, we gotta get a bacon beer next time. Let's
Yes.
try this. Okay, it smells like nothing. Little hint of lime.
A little bit.
It's not bad. That's a beach beer for me. I like this. This is like a beach outdoor beer for me to enjoy in the summer. I could drink this.
I don't mind this. This is pretty good.
I'm I'm not a big Labatt's fan. Sorry to our Canadian viewers, but this is pretty good. It's lighter than normal Labatt's, so there's less taste to it. There's less of a robust beer taste to it, but the lime has a nice little kick to it. Yeah, it's nice. The lime adds something to it, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow we get tacos and we try it with tacos.
Okay. Are we calling Ricardo?
Yeah.
Of course we're calling Ricardo. All right, next up, we're going to get into the beers now. Right?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Well, wasn't that a beer?
Kind of. Yeah, well. Yeah, it's a beer, but that's more of a beer.
You are way too opinionated.
That's a beer.
All right, now let's do the beer.
Okay. Like I said, no surprise. We really like this beer. She even likes this beer.
I like this beer a little too much.
Now, Hazy Jane is a hazy, juicy IPA made by Brewdog. You have any specs on this, baby?
I do. Hazy Jane is 7.2%.
Yeah, so that's not a small beer. This is for an IPA. It's little bit on the higher side, you know, but it's dangerous because you can't really tell. It goes down smooth. This is another one that you go sit on your back deck and have this. This is really refreshing because of the hazy style that this beer has.
You know, I did that today while you were at work.
Yeah, I went back to the office today. No more working from home for Jeffy. Okay, this has a great nose. Yeah, you're just drinking it. I'm telling the people, this has a great nose. A lot of citrus notes there. What a great taste. It's not really too bitter on the back end, which, yeah, this is, even though it's a bigger beer, this is seriously crushable. I mean, you could drink that really, really easy. So you could tie a pillow to your butt because you'll be going down after a few of these.
Oh, you are so witty.
I think the third time I've used that same thing in this entire time we've been doing the show.
Not while I've been here.
No, I usually say that when Alan's here.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, well. It's a different thing. Me and Alan have a different thing going on.
That's okay. That's okay. He's got me beat as a co-host. So.
Alan, come on. You know, you're doing pretty good. What do you guys think? You think she's doing good? I mean, Kevin have a different thing going on too. You know, it's different with us. I think we should have more of these. Yeah. I think we need a little bit more of a Hazy Jane here. There, I'll top you off. All right, Brewdog Hazy Jane. Fantastic beer. Out of all the Brewdogs that we've tried, because we've tried a lot of them, when we were trapped here, we ordered from Brewdog, and it came, about a week and a half.
Not even, about a week.
But we ordered a lot of beer, a lot of different beers, a lot of, a couple of variety packs. Out of all of them, Hazy Jane was best. Moving right along to something completely different, we have
Victory Java Latte.
Victory makes really good beers. I don't think I've ever had a bad beer from Victory. I've said that before. You know, I call it like I see it, man. If these breweries, I mean, Victory, Weibacher, Trogs, I don't think they make a bad beer. I've never had one. Never had a beer I didn't like from those breweries. It's Susquehanna, get even local, or Benny. There's a lot of good breweries, isn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much bad beer around.
Nope.
We should be lucky that we're in Pennsylvania. Yes. Okay. Now, ooh, this smells like a stout. Smells like a little bit of chocolate and coffee in it. Now, I'm surprised that's nowhere near as thick as I thought that would be. Like, I was waiting for a really thick beer, but this is kind of a little bit lighter, which is nice because it's easier to drink.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It deserves a little bit more, I think, yeah. Yeah. It'll top you off, too.
I will not say no to that.
Okay, so, give me some stats on this bad boy.
Okay. This is 8.2%.
Okay, so that's even bigger than the Hazy Jane.
Oh, yeah.
Glad we saved it for last. Rusty malts, oats, and special ingredients come together in a milk stout that is cold brewed with a bounty of local coffee for 48 hours to serve up a luscious mix of sweet and robust comforts. Wow. And you know what? The nice thing about the Victory cans, here they list like what malt they use. If you're, like me, if you're a beer jerk. If you're really into beer and how you make beer, they're listing the malts that they use, they're listing the hops that they use, and everything else that's in it. It's really nice, a lot of information on the back of this can. If you care, most people just like to drink it, and this is pretty good.
Well, this is limited release, so get it while you can.
Yeah. Now, we are getting into the summer months, so I probably would limit how much of this I would drink. But wow, that would be excellent in the winter. Fall, winter, yeah. I could see drinking this then. All right, so those are the beers for this episode. But when we come back, we're going to show you how to take some regular old grapes and make them a little bit more adult.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll be adding some sugar. We'll be adding some wine. And we're going to show you how to make some freeze pops a little bit more adult too. Don't go away. There's more wine, hops, and road stops when we come back. to Wine Hops and Road Stop, shot on location deep in the compound of Latimer with my wife and co-host Desiree Bonomo. Hello.
Hello.
What do you got in front of us?
These are grapes.
Yes, they are, and they're green, shiny, sparkly, sugary grapes.
Yes. Remember back in the day, way back in the day, when you'd be at a party and there'd be a big fruit salad with just watermelon and everything all cut up and together and just like half a bottle of Everclear in there?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't, because that's how much I drink.
Oh, dear God. Well, we're not going to go that crazy.
No.
Okay, this is a little bit more subdued,
This is
controlled, sophisticated.
and
Yeah.
adult snack.
Okay, this is what we do in our
But
40s.
the concept is the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So how do you make these grapes?
Okay, so all we do is take some grapes of your choice. We put them in a bowl, cover them up with some wine. We used white wine for this.
Now, you could alternatively use something heavier, like vodka or Everclear, right?
Could.
But we'll stick with wine.
Yes,
Okay.
we did. So you marinate those for a good 12 hours. Now we let them soak overnight. I don't think it matters.
And you rub them?
Then you take them out and you roll them in sugar.
Okay.
Now we used green sanding sugar because it's prettier.
Right. We started using like some kind of silver black sugar, which was weird looking.
Yeah, the silver sanding sugar just didn't work
It
so
looked
well.
weird.
Looked a little strange.
Made them look like rocks.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could do that if you're having a rock party.
Ooh, rock party. Okay, so anyway,
So
we used green.
Yes, we decided to use green after we used the silver and black.
Yes.
Yes.
You can use plain white sugar. That's fine. Actually, I did some of those too. They're really good. It doesn't matter. You just roll them in sugar and then you put them in the freezer for at least 2 hours.
Okay.
And voila.
Well, let's try one.
Yes.
All right. They're pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make mouth noises.
Don't do that.
Don't eat them too fast, though.
Yeah. You can freeze your teeth and get brain freeze.
A little bit. Let's start steep some beer.
Now, you can...
Really, really nice party treat, though. That's really cool.
Yes. You can also just freeze grapes in wine.
Sure.
And throw them into your glass of wine, and then you're not watering it down, but you're keeping your wine nice and cold.
Yeah, and then after you're done drinking your wine, you got a little pressing at the bottom.
Absolutely. For a quicker version of this recipe, you can use strawberries and marinate them for about an hour using red wine or vodka. And you don't need to freeze them. You just roll them in sugar and you eat them that way.
Now, the next thing we're going to do, this I'm even more excited about. Freeze pops. Freeze pops. Now, these aren't the Alexander the Grape freeze pops, but they'll have to do. Don't you remember them? A little Orphan Orange and Alexander the Grape?
I'm a lot younger than that.
You are. Okay. Okay, so what are we doing with these freeze pops?
Okay, so we take a nice glass.
Okay. It's a little melty.
They're a little
already,
melty.
but that's okay.
Okay. And that's all right.
So cutting them open.
And you take you let them melt a little bit,
Yeah.
and you dump that right in your glass.
Ooh. Yeah.
Then I'll put that one in yours.
So what we're doing is we're putting some freeze pops into some margarita glasses. You know, you got the kids running around in the backyard, you're giving them freeze pops, and you have some freeze pops left over. Why not dump them in a margarita glass and
Just add vodka.
yeah, there you go. What kind of vodka are you putting in there?
This is New Amsterdam Red Berry.
Okay, well, I want the blue one. I want the blue one.
Right?
Okay.
Even though that's my favorite color.
That doesn't matter. Let's try it out.
Wow.
I think we're going to be making these a lot more.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we're going to have to add a couple more freeze pops in there, though, I think. But other than that,
I don't suggest letting them melt too much.
this is a really delicious thing to have in the middle of the summer.
Amazing.
Yeah, you know what? Sugar on the rim would be even better.
Oh, just keeps getting better and better.
It's getting better and better around there, doesn't it? So, okay, you got your sugary, boozy grapes. You got your alcoholic freeze pops. You're all set for partying in the summer now that the state's opening up and we can leave our houses, but still be safe. So, when we come back, we're gonna show you some pictures of some fans that have been sending us pictures in the last couple of weeks about what they're doing and how they're social distancing and drinking and hanging out and making the best out of the end of the quarantine. So, don't go away. We'll be right back with more Wine Hops and Road Stops right after this. Welcome back to the last segment of Wine, Hops, and Road Stops, shot on location. The Latimer compound with my wonderful partner here, and wife, and co-host, Desiree Bonomo.
That's me.
That's you.
That's
These
my name.
are really good.
I know.
I'm slurping, so I'm going to put it down because we have more stuff to talk about. This is another one from Bonigas Creek. It's a blueberry wine. So, let's try that out. Again, I'm not a wine connoisseur. I know what I like. I do like fruit wines. If the fruit in the wine is not overbearing, so I guess we'll see. Now, Bonigas Creek has not let us down. It's another really, really good winery in the area. This is down in Klingerstown?
Yes.
That's right. We talked about these guys before.
Yes.
Pass it on down. Yeah, everything we've had by them so far has been good. So hopefully this will be no exception. This is their blueberry wine.
Wow.
It's a nice nose. I like fruit wine that's not overbearing. This has just enough blueberry taste to it, I think. It's not kicking you in the teeth. It's not overly tart.
No.
Like I thought it was going to be.
Not super, super sweet.
Oh my God, I could just drink it all
It's
bottle.
pretty good.
And down it goes. That's pretty much our wine review on the Bonigas Creek blueberry wine.
Here's the wine. It's blueberry, and it's gone.
Oh, you want me to fill it back up?
Beyond that.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. So, did you enjoy quarantine with me?
I did.
That is so nice.
I was really sad that you had to go back to work.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, I have to make the TV magic, and they say I have to make the TV magic at the studio, so make the TV magic at the studio. But we had a lot of fun doing this show, and we're probably going to continue doing the show from the home bar here, but we're going to start going places again, too. So, some of the segments will be here, some of the segments will be on the road like we used to do. So, I really want to thank everyone for sticking with us through the whole thing. Hopefully we brought a little bit of joy and laughter into your, almost 3 months of quarantine? Craziness. So, before we go, you wanted to know, you asked some people for some pictures.
Yes, I did.
Pictures of what?
I wanted to see people driveway drinking. I'm a driveway drinker. We've done some driveway drinking.
Yes. We sit down with some chairs in your driveway, social distance from your friends, still be able to hang out with them. But we extended it. Driveway drinking, backyard drinking, garage drinking, woods drinking, whatever drinking. Paul Terone even drank some iced tea and sent us a picture.
Perfect.
All right, so.
Social distance soiree.
That's right. Yeah, some people are more distant than others, but that's okay. You do you, we do us. It's all good. Thank you for joining us on Wine Hops and Road Stops. Facebook.com/Wine Hops and Road Stops is our Facebook page. Maybe I had too much wine so far.
No such thing.
We're going to leave you with a montage of these pictures. So, we'll see you next time, next season, on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being my co-host.
Thanks for letting me.
Yeah. All right. Not too sappy. We're not going to get too sappy, though, right? People hate that. Yeah. All right. You could slap me or something if you want. Make it unsappy. You could leave me at a bar again, make me walk home.
I don't recall that.